Today's lesson is about solving quadratic inequalities. First of all, you have to change into ax squared plus bx plus c greater than or equal to 0, or you have a less than equal to 0, or you have greater than 0 or less than 0 form. Second step, check this a when a greater than 0. We do know the graph will open up when a less than 0, then the graph will open down. Third step, we need to find the roots. After you find the roots, we need to draw x-axis. This is your x1, here is your x2. When a greater than 0, we sketch the graph like this. If a less than 0, we sketch the graph like this. When ax squared plus bx plus c greater than or equal to 0 or greater than 0, part of the graph above x-axis will be the solution. When ax squared plus bx plus c less than or equal to 0 or less than 0, part of a graph below x-axis will be the solution. Let's go to examples. Number 1, 2x plus 5 times 3 minus x greater than or equal to 0. First of all, we need to figure out that ax squared plus bx plus c, what's this a? How to figure out a? We know the coefficient of x squared is a. Therefore, we will make this 2x times negative x. You will get negative 2x squared, which means a equals negative 2, less than 0, which means the graph will open down. Second step, get the roots. 2x plus 5 equals 0. Then x1 equals negative 5 over 2. 3 minus x equals 0. Then x equals 3. Third step, let's draw x-axis. We have a negative 5 over 2 and 3. We go to sketch the graph. Since this is open down, the graph will be like this. And check here, greater than or equal to 0, which means above x-axis, this part is the solution. Since we have equal sign, so this is a closed circle. Therefore, your solution will be close the bracket from negative 5 over 2 to 3. Or you can write down x greater than or equal to negative 5 over 2 and less than or equal to 3. Let's go to number 2. Negative 2x squared minus x plus 6 less than or equal to 0. Since this is a less than or equal to 0 form, then check a. A equals negative 2 less than 0. So the graph like this, open down. Second, we need to solve negative 2x squared minus x plus 6 equals 0. Since we want to use linear x, make sure the ax squared, this a must be positive so that you can use linear x. So we divide by -1 both sides. You will get 2x squared plus x minus 6 equals 0. Then linear x. 2 times -6 is -12, positive 1 over 2 over 2. So we have a 4, -3. Reduce. You will get 2 over 1. Then we will put the x here, bottom up. You will get x plus 2 times 2x minus 3 equals 0. x1 equals -2. x2 equals 3 over 2. Then we draw x-axis. Label these two roots. We have -2, 3 over 2. Since the graph is open down, since the inequality is less than or equal to 0, so it will be a closed circle. The solution will be part of a graph below x-axis, which means this will be the solution. So we have a negative infinity here, positive infinity. We can write down the solution from negative infinity to -2 bracket, union with 3 over 2 positive infinity. It will be bracket because we have a equal sign here. Or you can write down x less than or equal to -2 or x greater than or equal to 3 over 2. Let's go to number 3. For number 3, first of all, you need to get less than 0 form. So we have 3x squared minus 10x minus 8 less than 0. Second step, since a equals 3, which means the graph is open up. The third, we will set up 3x squared minus 10x minus 8 equals 0. Then linear x, -24, -10 over 3 over 3. So we have -12, this is 2, reduce, -4, 1. So we put x here, x here. X minus 4 times 3x plus 2 equals 0. x1 equals 4. x2 equals -2 over 3. Then for number 4, this is the x-axis. You have a -2 over 3. This is a 4. Then we sketch the graph. Open up. Since this is less than 0, which means this will be open circle. And below x-axis will be the solution. Solution will be -2 over 3 to 4, open interval. Or you can write down x greater than -2 over 3, less than 4. Let's go to number 4. First step, get less than 0 form. So we have -x squared plus 6x less than 0. Second step, a equals -1, which means the graph is open down. Third step, set up -x squared plus 6x equals 0 to figure out the roots. X is the common factor, so we have -x plus 6 equals 0. Then we have x1 equals 0, or negative x plus 6 equals 0. Cross the river, change sign, you will get x2 equals 6. Then we draw this x-axis. We have a 0. Here it's a 6. The graph is up and down, so we can sketch the graph like this. Since less than 0, which means this is an open circle. And below x-axis will be the solution. So this is the solution and this is the solution. Here is negative infinity, positive infinity. Your solution we can write down from negative infinity to 0, union with 6 to positive infinity. Or you can write down x less than 0 or x greater than 6. Let's go to number 5. 6 less than x squared. First step, get the negative x squared plus 6 less than 0. Second step, check the graph a equals negative 1, up and down. Third step, we will get the roots. Negative x squared plus 6 equals 0. Since this is a power equation, we need to isolate the variable on one side. So you get the x squared equals 6. Then square root both sides, you will get plus or minus the square root of 6. Then we draw x-axis. This is a negative square root of 6. This is a square root of 6. Up and down. Graph will be like this. Open circle because we don't have a equal sign here. Less than 0, which means below x-axis will be the solution. So this is the solution. We can write down the solution, open interval, negative square root of 6, square root of 6. Or you can write down x greater than negative square root of 6 and less than square root of 6.